Well, how are we doing out there? I hope you're all spot on. Thanks for watching the video. Now I've been shopping. I've been to Iceland. Come and have a look what I've got. Have a little walk around as you do. We'll come across these new luxury beer battered onion rings. Whole onion rings in a brown ale beer batter. 400 grams, and there is the serving suggestion. Now I am actually having 2.5 months off the booze. The last drink was on Saturday. It's been 4 days or 5 days now. Does this count? I'm going to have a look at the ingredients, but I'm not counting it because I'm not physically drinking any beer or booze. So let's have a look at the packaging. These were £2. So there is the nutritional information. If you want to pause that and have a look at that, by all means, go ahead. They are the ingredients at the top, look. Onions, 48%. Allergens are wheat and barley. Where does it say the booze in there? Calcium carbonate, iron, rapeseed oil. It's just got beer. Beer. So I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that as having a drink. Let's have a look at the ways to cook. You can do them in the oven, fan 200, gas 7, 14-18 minutes. You can deep fry them as well. I've just got rid of my oil as well from my deep fat fryer. I've had it in the fridge, but I've had it for a long time. I've got rid of it now. Or I would have stuck them in the old deep fat fryer. Or you can do them in the air fryer. Luckily, I've got an air fryer as well, so that is where I'm going to put them. I will set the temperature accordingly to your sort of whatever wattage of air fryer you have. I'll get my words out. So let's get these open. Let's have a look, see if there's a fancy tab system to open them up. There isn't. Let's see if I can open them up without it. Not really, no. The best thing is to do is get the old scissors on the old situation. We will have a look at these. Whole onions as well. We'd expect that. They're £2. Whole onions in the beer batter, aren't they? Let's be honest. Now you get these, don't you, when you go for a meal? Or they used to years ago, the old beer battered onion rings. Can't go wrong, can you? Whoa, especially with fish and chips. Let's see if I can get a whiff, a niff of any beer. Absolutely none whatsoever. So I'd be interested to see what it's like when I've cooked them, to see if I can actually get in any of that beer through. Because what's the point? If you're not getting the flavour of the beer through, there's no point advertising it as beer battered onion rings, is there? We will see. We will see. I will get them in the air fryer and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Mine are going in the old air fryer. So put them in for 10 minutes, 200 degrees on air crisp, and we'll go from there. But you've got to set them accordingly to your whatever wattage your air fryer is if you've got one. If not, you can put them in the oven or you can deep fry them. I have got a deep fryer, look. There it is. But I've got rid of my oil because it's very old and I've used it a few times. You have to replace it every now and again. Don't often use the old deep fat fryer, to be honest. It hasn't been used in a while. I just wish I'd have thrown the oil out. It's typical, isn't it? So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed to the channel, then maybe push the button out and give it a subscribe. Go on, it does help the channel. And let me know your thoughts on the old deep fat fryer. It's great for chips, isn't it? Chips, fried fish, can't go wrong. It's a nice to have a treat, but it does stink the house out. Got to have the extractors on, full whack, and the door open. It's pouring down out there as well. I can't wait for these. I'll bring you back in about 7 minutes. They're done. Look at that. Only took about 9 minutes at 200 degrees. I didn't want to do them any longer because I didn't want to overdo them. I mean, they do look good on the front of that packet though, don't they? I bet they've been deep fried, them ones. So let's have a look at these ones. Let's get into these, see what these are like. I will show you first. Have a look at that. Nice and crisp as well. They've gone nice. Well, that one's gone nice and crisp. because they're all different sizes, I sort of give them a shake as well halfway through. Not getting any of the old beer smell coming off them. Well, let's just try them first anyway. Let's give it a whirl. I suppose if you deep fry them, you're going to maybe lose the old beer batter sort of taste, and it's going to pick up the sort of the taste of your oil or whatever you drip in or whatever you want to deep fry them in. So this is a fair review, I think. They are onion as well, look, you can see inside it is a whole onion. I'm going to get some more. I'm not getting any beer through, I'll be honest, but I am getting sort of not the taste of beer, that's wrong. How can I put it? Let me try another one. The smaller ones, I would imagine, are using the top of the onion, look. Does that make sense? Well, if they're all cut down like that, they're going to be bigger and smaller rings, aren't they? Yeah, you are getting, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to say you are getting a beer sort of batter flavour coming through, but I have done food in beer batter before and it has a sort of distinct flavour, and that is what these are. It's different from normal batter, let's just put it like that, but it ain't like any beer you've drunk. If that makes any sense, please let me know. And it's gone out of that one. Well, you did see it, didn't you? Sorry, I couldn't help that. Obviously, you don't just eat a load of onion rings on their own, or you might do. You might be like that. You might like that. We're all different, aren't we? You can do what you like. Excuse me, I'm getting carried away. You're talking with my mouth full, I'm sorry. My mum's watching, I'll get a clip round the ear. Yes. Give them a whirl, see what you think. I'm struggling to convey it, get it across to you out there, and in the simplest way I can. Yeah, tasty. It should be as well. I mean, they're £2. So thanks for watching. Do appreciate it. Would I buy them again? No, I wouldn't buy them again. Probably a 7 out of 10. But they're alright. They're alright. See what you think. Be interested to know if at all you do buy them. Right, I'm going to get off. Mad to grid. So take care. All the best, and I'll catch you on the next one.